Healthy parents are excited and supportive of their children's accomplishments, but it can be a different story with a narcissistic parent. Instead of feeling proud and happy for their child's achievements, a narcissistic parent often feels threatened by them. Narcissistic fathers often become jealous of their children because they think that the child is taking away the attention and admiration that they believe is their due. Instead of being happy when they see their child progress and succeed, they view it as competition. As a result, the narcissistic father lashes out in an attempt to regain control of the situation and prove to themselves, or others, that they are still the best. Another common reason why a narcissistic father may be jealous of his son or daughter is that he wants to be in control at all times, and will see any perceived success by his son or daughter as a threat to his authority. This can lead the narcissistic father to exert control over his child's life and decisions, in an attempt to keep them in line with the parent's expectations. This can involve controlling the child's educational choices, career paths, relationships, and other aspects of their life which the father deems as important. Ultimately, this behavior is a projection of the narcissistic father's own feelings of insecurity onto their child in order for them to maintain power and dominance over their offspring. If your father is jealous of your success, then setting boundaries is essential in order to protect yourself from their manipulative and controlling behavior. By establishing clear expectations of what you are and are not comfortable with, you can maintain respectful communication while also setting necessary limits on their behavior. Think it through carefully. Take time to reflect on what is really important to you and why you have come to the decision to set boundaries with your father. Consider the values that are important to you and how your father's behavior is compromising them, then establish boundaries in order to protect yourself. Before speaking to your father about the boundaries you feel need to be set, make sure you have a plan in place for enforcing those limits when necessary. Communicate clearly and firmly, making sure that there is no room for confusion or guesswork. Stand your ground. Don't allow your jealous narcissistic father to deter you from making the decisions that are best for you. Prepare yourself for pushback. He will try to guilt you into changing your mind, and when that does not work, he is likely to try even more manipulative tactics. Whatever he says or does, remember that the decisions and actions you take should be in your best interest and will ultimately be for your own benefit. Prioritize your needs and feelings. You should never feel guilty or ashamed for setting boundaries and doing what is best for yourself. Boundaries help protect you from the pain that a jealous narcissistic father can inflict upon you, and you have every right to put them in place to safeguard yourself and maintain your mental health and well-being. By creating healthy boundaries, you can ensure that your relationship with your father remains in some form of balance and make sure that you are not giving too much energy to them. It's also important to remember that maintaining these boundaries is essential even when it may be difficult to do so. Consider therapy. Going to therapy can be a powerful and beneficial way to heal from the damage caused by your father. It is an opportunity to talk through your experiences, gain insight into yourself and the dynamics of the family, and ultimately, come to terms with the past. You deserve to be happy and successful, and you should not allow your jealous narcissistic father to stand in your way. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.